Really?
And I never been embraced. And the money's hard to make.
Here we go.
And we're live. Welcome to another episode of Dano's Best Podcast. I am your host, Rob Vega, a.k.a. Robberryy, a.k.a. Dad. Before we continue, can you please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends? We'd really appreciate it. Back to the show. We got my co-host over here, Evo.
Yeah, buddy, we out here.
We got Becca Boltons, Becca Blends.
Becca Blends.
That's
the fan.
Back in. Showing up late as fuck, per usual.
Like always.
And then we got a first timer if you want to introduce yourself.
Steezy the Barber at blessedbysteezy on Instagram if y'all want to add.
All day.
You already
All
know.
day.
You already know.
Bakersfield local.
Yep. Well, yeah.
I'm 3 months in. 3 months in. Pretty new to Bakersfield, so
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it.
But then, didn't you say you had family out there, though?
I do got family out there, but I mean, I was back and forth. But
Right,
I'm Long Beach made, though, for sure.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
From the West, don't get it twisted.
All right. That's up.
It's not me this time.
Damn.
All right, Linwood, relax.
Yeah,
Right? Jesus.
Not even Compton. It's like right there.
Y'all should just fight. See who wins.
Hey,
Who's tall? Are you taller than him?
It's not.
No.
No, she is. You are.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah, you're
I
fucking
am
tall.
not.
She got reach
You're
on
tall
you.
as fuck.
You got the reach on him. You know?
Whatever.
So
she tall as
Tall
fuck.
tall
Oh,
girls
yeah, you
matter.
are tall as fuck.
that's
yeah.
probably what would go down, you know?
Well, yeah.
Size 10 Crocs.
Yeah, size 10 Vans. We share shoes.
Fuck off. No.
That's my size and shit.
I'm not
Damn,
that big.
yeah.
Hey, get my Vans back. I want them back already.
Yeah.
Get my high tops ready. Shit.
Well, she
my
got your
pink
shoes
shirt
too.
back.
No.
Oh,
I
Get my
don't want
Cortezes.
anybody-
Hell yeah.
yeah, everybody's shoes.
I'm taking everybody's shit.
Hey,
Fuck.
don't be late next time.
You leave your shit everywhere, too.
Fuck it. Oh, my glasses are still here, huh?
Yeah, they are. I don't know. Yeah, they're in my room, actually.
Oh.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. So you want to tell us how the fuck you were 10 minutes away?
Oh,
And
And
it's
still
being
late?
40 and shit. It was like 40 minutes.
Because I had an encounter.
An encounter? You had an entanglement?
No.
Uh-oh.
So the chicks
all
that
I
got
saw was a
married.
mop.
The chicks that got married
Uh-huh.
live in a complex.
Yes.
And their cousin lives in the same complex.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, shit.
And you had an entanglement there?
I had an entanglement with August.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy though is like usually that shit lasts for like till the morning and then you leave. But like no, she's like the one who like wanders and shit
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And like he like is that what happened?
I like took a nap and shit.
You literally were there the whole day.
I
No.
literally was there. All
He's
day.
probably like, get the fuck out of here.
You can't get rid of me, baby.
Yeah, no, she wasn't really visiting her
Yeah,
friends though. For
like
sure.
I gotta say
Yeah.
every time Becca spends the night, I gotta like stand by the door, like yeah,
Fuck off.
like come on, let's go already.
So
Right?
No, I'm just playing.
That girl with the purple hair
fuck that bitch.
from yesterday.
From yesterday. It's because my car was there, and they were all
Your
gonna.
second house?
So my car was at their house because
Second house.
Fuck
That's her
off.
first house.
Anyways, my car was there because I was doing like the bridesmaids' hair.
Uh huh.
So I left it there because I went with them on the party bus. And
Oh, sick invite.
they were gonna
For real.
stay there at a hotel, but my entanglement was like,
Entanglement.
we can just go back to my place. And I
Fuck
was
the
like,
party
Wow,
bus.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real party. That's a real party, huh?
How was that party?
It was great.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right, all right. 10 out of 10.
That's what's
We'll
up.
give it a 10 out of 10.
But definitely recommend.
And she came with makeup on too.
I can.
Yeah,
you know.
You came with the lash on.
There you go.
I had
For
on my makeup.
real.
I got ready over there.
Oh, okay. Damn. Oh, it's getting serious.
No,
No,
she-
Alright.
I had to
She's
get ready
already
for
moved
the
in.
wedding. No,
She's already moved
I
in.
had to get ready for their wedding, so I had all my shit already. So I was like, oh, this is kind of convenient. Okay.
Dog, you had like weddings back to back for like 3 weeks.
I know. What the fuck?
No, I had.
I'm almost
bachelorette
annoyed.
Parties.
It's
Oh,
And
that's
the
right.
wedding.
Okay.
it's kind of weird because you be telling all your homegirls be, getting dumped.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And you over here
Oh,
going,
yeah. You want to
guys
tell
are
us what's going on with
cursed.
that?
She out here going to fucking
Tell us what's
bachelor
going on.
parties
Dad
and
Knows
shit,
Best
dog.
podcast is cursed. If you are in a relationship and you're happy, do not hang out with them.
Damn.
Because it happens. It's happened twice already.
What's happening?
No, so the first time I came on this
She
podcast.
calls me just to say,
the first time I came on this podcast, I was in a relationship.
Yeah, you were.
All right, a week
Yeah.
later,
Oh,
all right, I bring my homegirl to come hang out with you guys. Like 4 days later, but they got back together. So,
Dang.
so
but the other one that was there, she was like, "Bitch, like he dumped me," and I was like, Let me call this motherfucker right here.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's-
called me.
What is
Oh,
going
shit.
on? And then he relayed the message, and I'm like, I don't know.
You
what
guys
that's
are
about.
cursed. That's what it is.
You know,
Was
He was
what?
like-
Being handsome?
He was like, you can't turn off the handsome
being
mode.
handsome.
Yeah, I'm on a handsome squad.
Yeah, what's up?
You're not taking?
He got a whole.
Oh, you better relax, bro.
No.
Relax over here then.
Nah. She's like, you going over there? You about to work that shit. Like,
on
camera, yeah, actually. You gonna be on camera? Oh, you gonna be on
Hey,
camera?
babe.
She's like, you gonna be on camera? Yeah.
Shout out wifey.
Shout out wifey.
Hey, I got that shit on.
All day.
He's
She's like, you gonna be on camera?
Do like that.
Trying to hide my face at the same time and shit. Hey,
We got it.
That's
right?
funny, bro.
Shit.
That's what's up, man.
Fucking A, but I'm excited, man. You guys brought me on. Fucking,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. Like, well, first time, what was it when you put it on her story, or I
Yeah.
think I was on your story or
Right.
something like that.
It was
I
an
was replying
accident.
to you, yeah, and it was an accident.
Yeah, he's
and,
Schmuck.
yes.
so I was replying, but I replied to Rob,
Yeah.
and I was like, "She like a plans or whatever." So then I was like,
Oh yeah, I think you said I think you told her, you're trying to tell her like, oh yo, give me a shout out. You know what I'm saying?
"Yeah,
And then
something
you're
like that." I was
yeah.
like, "Hey, don't forget to shout your boy out. What you guys got going?" So then,
And then I go, he's like, oh fuck, my bad, wrong person.
yeah, no, because I was
How does
at
that
a
even happen?
so I was at a
I
car
know.
wash and shit, and I'm on my phone, and then I start looking, so I started typing this shit, right? And I'm like,
So confident too. Like, hey, shout out.
yeah,
to
for real, huh? And then like a minute later, I'm like, I get out of the fucking message, and I'm on your shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, like it wasn't.
Yeah.
Damn, so I start saying sorry, and I wrote like a whole ass paragraph to Rob. He's like, "Hey, bro, it's cool. I'll shout you."
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I was like, matter of
Shout
fact,
out.
jump on it.
yeah. And I was like, "Hell yeah!" But
No, yeah, it was funny because like when that happened, it's all good, you know, like it's all love and shit. It's
Hell
all cool.
yeah, man,
And then
shit, yeah.
and so after I told you that, you're like, oh yeah, for sure. And so what happened with that is I think there was an episode where I did shout him out.
Yeah.
At the end of one of them, because it wasn't on the Beca one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I forgot, and then I did on another one, and then I don't think we released that one, so it was all fucked up. But you were always still supporting,
yeah.
So I was like, you know, I just have a fool because I like his energy
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I
He's all
got
positive
people out
vibes and
there.
shit.
I got people out there like at my shop, like, "Hey, who was that one guy you posted?" You know, so I was like,
Right.
just showing them, like, "Hey, just
The
watch it,
guy.
bro. Like, I ain't gotta tell you, like." Just
Hey, that's what's up, though.
I ain't gay, but $20 is $20.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go suck my dick.
So I was just fucking
For real.
I was spreading love, fucking showing. I was like, check
Yeah,
out the
appreciate
podcast,
that.
fucking, you know, fucking
Yeah,
check
no,
it out. And then from there, you know, I didn't even think I was gonna fucking be on it, but I was watching it already, so I got my wife to watch it with me because I was like, it's fucking interesting, like the fucking talks you guys be having.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking like you guys go deep in shit to her, like shit that you argued about before, and you're like,
Right.
you hear this shit right here, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like fucking. I was like, man, I gotta be on this shit.
He's probably
Fucking-
seen more episodes than me, to be honest.
I know, for real.
You're
You
single?
got a lot of love too, like from people.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
She got
People
game.
like her. Yeah,
Yeah.
she got a little squad over there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Delicious Squad was
fucking
fun.
killer squad out there, and shit.
Hey, but don't be late.
I always tell people I'm either late or I don't show up, so I'm here.
There you go. Yeah,
You're
Whatever.
just gonna get dragged the entire podcast.
yeah. So
You
yeah,
guys
man. I
usually
mean,
always
fucking-
drag me anyway.
You're right.
It's nothing.
It's like you're already here kicking it and shit. You're like, you want to do a podcast? You're like, fuck it, let's just jump on.
Yeah.
Real quick,
And
you
then
know,
I-
type of shit.
I
Yeah.
just walk in here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty
I know, I
much,
was
yeah.
wondering why you didn't answer my fucking phone call.
When?
I called you when I got here.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
shit! I'm over here running around. I just blocked her number. Just kidding. No, I'm just playing.
Just-
Well, wait. Did we tell you to just walk in? I thought we told you that. No.
No, you told
Oh.
my ass that.
You didn't relay it. He didn't relay it. He didn't relay it. It wasn't me. No, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So fucking, I mean, yeah, like I was spreading love. I've been watching this shit, and you know, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first saw you guys, because I mean, dude is funny as fuck over here. So I was like, man, I can't wait
He
to meet
never
these
says
dudes, right?
anything.
Yeah.
So
I know, like, just fucking side dick evil over here.
For real, motherfucker.
He's
So-
like that one character in the movie who never says shit, but the one line he
Yeah,
says is
yeah.
just a fucking banger.
Right? That's the dude. That's
Yeah.
the dude, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, I ain't gonna
I'll
lie.
do
When
what I do.
I stepped up in here, I was like, I kind of low key felt starstruck, bro. To be honest with you,
Oh,
I was like, fuck.
come on, bro. Don't be
No,
doing
it's
us
man,
like
it's
that.
like you watching a show and you fucking start getting like, you know, like into
Invested.
it. You fucking start
Yeah.
feeling like you're like in a bond with these people, even though you don't really know them. But at the same time, it's like
That's what's
I'm
up,
about
dude.
to, get to know them. So I was like, yeah, low key.
That's cool, bro. I appreciate that,
just gotta
bro.
be honest, bro. You
That
know
feels
what I'm saying?
good, you know,
bro.
because we
yeah,
out here.
hell
You
yeah,
know
that's
what I
what
mean?
I'm saying.
Hey,
I
that's
mean-
the first time we heard it. I'll tell you that, dog.
Yeah,
There we
you
go,
know.
man. It's all love,
You
man.
know?
To be honest
Appreciate
with you.
that, bro. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
because
Don't worry, dog.
we didn't even know each other like that, and
Yeah.
then I only knew you guys because through Instagram and just through Beca. you
Yeah,
know? But
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
Becca, like, we didn't even hang out that long, and we fucking got close, you know?
Yeah.
I
So,
think we were
Right.
in barber school for like a month before everything shut down.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
And I
And then
showed
you graduated, and I was like,
And then-
now I have no friends.
Per usual.
She was only using me to show her how to cut hair, but it's cool.
real?
Yeah, no, after that, though.
And I still
after
don't
that,
I look at Peep's
You
face
know,
and shit.
I can see why you got no friends. You made Pete look like he's fucking
He
deploying.
wanted that shit. He was like, I want it super high fade. And I was like, you're trying to be like super high, two on top. And I was like,
I'm
You're
trying
like-
to look
you're
like
like,
small soldiers.
Fuck, you had that shit ready to go, dog.
you're like, that's all me. I got you. I got you.
About to get deployed.
I mean, it looked better than what he used to have.
Right?
So,
Shit.
yeah. He used to do like a 2 with like a 3. And so it was like, no disrespect.
Oh, you fixed them
Beep.
up. You fixed them up.
Beep. He's gonna watch this one
We love you, Beep.
specifically.
Yeah.
Shout out, Beep.
You fixed them up. You fixed them up. That's cool, though.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, man, and that's the thing too. Like, kind of moving forward with the podcast, like trying to get guests on here. I mean, it's like it's cool because like the people that I ask already like fuck with us, so they're like, oh yeah, I'm down, you know. So, it like thankfully it's not hard to get people to want to jump on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like actually trying to pick people sometimes can get tricky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, for the most part, I feel like it's been pretty good. I mean, I feel like there's probably been like 1 or 2 occasions where it's been kind of weird. You know what I mean? But
Clout chasers.
like, we just have to like, you know, we be learning
I
from it.
didn't, yeah, exactly. I didn't want to make it seem like that because I was like, I was still showing love, but I'm not that
Yeah.
type to be like.
Because you're like immediately
You
like
gotta throw me
accidentally
on.
sucking dick, you know?
Fucking Becca, man.
Shut up, bro.
Hey, right away, give me a shout out. You know?
That's all good, bro. And I know, yeah, dude. And honestly, too, it's like, I was hanging out with someone recently, like a couple days ago, and she was telling me like about her brothers and shit. And it was funny. I was joking because she knows about podcasts and everything. And I was joking, and I'm like, "Shit, I'm about to put them onto some," because they're like in the early 20s. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to put them on onto some shit too." But I was joking, but I'm like, I probably might because I feel like we all just going through a lot of the shit that we talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or we can all somehow relate to it. You
Yeah,
know?
hell yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna go through it in some phase,
Yeah.
or
We all go
like,
through the same things at different timelines.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but yeah, so yeah, like I mean, trying to pick people. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even my cousin asked me yesterday too. She's like, "Hey, like, so is there any girls that have like, what do they say? Not like a schedule, but like a fucking."
Like a set schedule.
No, not like schedule,
No.
like an agenda coming on here. Like I got something to say about something. It's never really like that. I just pick guests based off like their energy, honestly.
Like what? Like just fucking like whatever comes
Like
on,
topics,
comes on
like
type
whatever,
of shit.
like,
Yeah,
right?
Well,
It's all freestyle,
well, I'm
dog.
saying like when I pick guests.
freestyle, exactly, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying like I pick them based off like, oh, you know what? They have a good personality. I think they'd be like cool on the mic.
Oh,
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you,
Like
I
if they're
feel you,
genuine
yeah.
and shit too, like that, you know. And then like obviously, I feel like you know, Becca got a lot of guy friends and shit, whatever. But
Why do you
like
have
a
a
lot of guy friends.
yeah. But see, Becca got good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So
Wait a minute.
I just
Like, he was like a lot. Like,
I said a lot of guy friends.
but yeah. So
You got a barber school, so that's why.
is that why? Is that what it is?
It's the size 10.
How many guys you know over there?
The Bad Bunnies.
Yeah, they want to borrow those too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's all good though. You know, it was just you know, just trying to do that. But
everyone's gonna be like trying to look at my feet in the podcast. Like, let me see this bitch's
Huh.
tongue.
For real.
See those-
She out here rocking the Jesus pieces.
wait.
Show the Jesus pieces.
Oh,
Show 'em.
No.
Just quick.
Oh, come on, Becca. You gotta.
You're
do
gonna
it.
hit the roof
You gotta do
now,
it one
so be
time. You
careful.
gotta.
Not
Here we go,
for-
y'all. Here we go.
Careful with the head rock. Oh, okay.
All right, wait.
That's all I got.
Wait,
Wait,
hold
hold
on. Are they different color or?
Nah, nah,
Oh,
we
okay,
good.
okay,
We got
my
the
bad,
orange
my bad.
popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us all how you
these
attain
came
those
about?
Jesus mandals?
There you go.
Tell
us.
The mandals, Dougie.
Everybody get your popcorn ready.
Let's do it.
So it all started with a Tinder date. All right, so we're gonna go to the
Oh,
club.
shit.
We're gonna go to the club, just hang out like at a bar. It wasn't a club, it was like a bar, have
Yeah.
dinner. But he's bougie, so I was like, let me bring the heels out, I was like, let me not
Yeah.
be, I was like, let me not be Linwood,
There you go.
Let me be 6'1".
Straight up. Well, he was like 6'3", so
All right,
it wasn't
so-
a problem.
oh, shit.
It was a big boy.
Shit, you gotta catch
Oh.
up right there, yeah.
Anyway.
So if anybody was wondering what her type is, there you go.
There you go, 6'3" and on.
Yeah.
I wish. Anyways, so we ended up having a good time. We were drinking. I ended up spending the night, and the next morning he was like, "Let me take you out to breakfast."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Well, I can't wear these big ass heels because I can barely even walk. My feet were already hurting." And I was like, "Do you have sandals or something, like anything?" And he was like looking around his house, and he was like, "I think my ex-girlfriend might have left something here."
Oh, shit.
He like bust out the Jesus sandals, and he's like, "Here, try these on."
And he's like, never mind, they're my uncles because they're like a size 12.
They're not.
I was about to say, them motherfuckers were hanging off.
It's usually the other way around with the toes fucking hanging and shit.
Oh, fuck no.
Anyways,
All right, go ahead. Hey, don't be late.
so whatever.
The
Long
fucking toes were hitting the concrete.
For real.
I got cuts in between the toes and shit.
Oh,
you know what? I'm
shit.
leaving. Whatever. There's ex-girlfriends, and I was like, "Well, got me a new pair of
So
sandals."
you kept them.
Oh, shit.
And you've had them ever since.
Yep, it's
Fuck
been like
it.
2
Please
years.
tell me you washed them. She didn't know, and Becca, she didn't wash them.
No.
I don't think she washed them.
I don't think so
They
either.
they've been in the river. They've been on
Yeah,
the
there
you
with
go.
me.
They've been to a lot of friends'
They
houses.
probably went through more with me than the whole time she had them. I'll just say that.
She like re-imprinted the fucking foot on the
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's like just the sole off the front because that shit hit in the concrete.
shit.
you
It's
know?
like super fitted to
You
her
guys are
corns.
assholes. Look, all I'm gonna say is that I know girls that are like 5 inches shorter than me with shoes 3 sizes bigger than me. So
Wait, in
Wow.
shoes?
in shoes.
Whoa.
So
That's what was he dating?
Yeah.
no, not me. I'm talking about I know girls. Like
Oh,
that.
right.
that. Yeah,
shit.
like shorter, but like,
I don't know any girl that's like that.
I know of you.
Okay.
I
Not gonna put
Well,
any names
first of
out.
all, thank you for not bringing them. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Does
Just
that
fall
probably get
asleep.
dumped too?
Fall asleep standing up and shit. Just
Fuck no. That's not what you do?
my dad used to make fun of me like that.
Damn.
He used to call me Littlefoot when I was younger, because
There
you know
you
how
go.
like girls,
Big
well,
foot.
people in general when they go through puberty, like they got like really long arms, big feet.
Oh,
and
that's
shit.
how it goes.
And
Yeah.
I was always really scrawny and tiny, so my feet grew first.
Shit's for like a pizza box
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
fucking.
long. You can hear her like on the
She
other side of
was-
the house.
Huh.
That's
Yeah.
why she was the fastest one in her class.
I'm a great swimmer.
Well, yeah.
Water
Fucking
polo
no hands?
here.
Flippers.
No hands?
You got these
For
flippers
real.
on.
Not even that.
I'm
Yeah.
basically a mermaid.
There you go. There you go.
Fucking Becca.
That's funny. Hey, so what happened to your dress zipper again?
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, I think this is an episode about her today.
Yeah, pretty
Nah,
much,
it'll just
right?
be first half that and then first half
There you
Blessed
go.
by Steezy.
Literally
go.
that.
You know?
So I have this dress that I always wear to weddings. And I'm obviously not the same weight anymore. My waist is not that small. So I was getting ready, and I finally have like one of the girls like help me zip up my dress, and I was like, "Oh, bitch! Like this ain't closing."
It wasn't the
So
bolt-ons?
she's no, because it's down here,
All right.
and this was all loose. So
You had to go all the way up still, though.
no, because the zipper just stopped right here.
All right. All right.
What
Yeah.
size was that?
Fuck off! How about that? Well, anyway, she's like clipping it on, and all of a sudden she like pulls it up once, and the whole
then,
zipper
like,
just pops off, and I was like, "Oh!" So they safety pin it. And it looked cute, like it looked like a little hole. And then like we're all eating, and I like turn around and I sneeze,
Blew out.
and the little like hook that holds the top together just how'd it
go? How'd it go?
She's straight.
It just popped off, and all I heard in my head was like, "Hey, stop eating!"
Yo, stop eating, Becca.
Yeah, I said
Shit.
tap out. The foot was like,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I do. I just hear Rob in the back of my head. Hey, stop eating.
stop
You don't know how many times
That's
I told
it.
that motherfucker today.
Dude, wait. Well, we only had one sitting. Just let
What?
me eat, stupid.
No,
Dog.
stop eating.
Motherfucker
Bam.
had cake, back to back with cheesecake.
Nah, I only had one
He had
cheesecake.
another plate of fucking.
Didn't
no,
finish
he
it,
had,
by
he
the
had
way.
ice cream.
I had ice
Did
cream,
the whole cheat meal.
cheesecake,
The whole cheat meal
10
today.
tacos.
Damn.
And that's it. That's about
This
it.
motherfucker got like an iron gut, dude.
I can't even say
Ego.
anything because I
Right.
basically ate the same today.
Jesus
I like
Christ.
pancakes, hash brown, and
Stop
bacon.
eating.
And then I had pizza.
This
And then I had ice cream.
This fool hits me up.
Just
He's
thinking
like,
about that
"Dog,
dress now.
He fed me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's
he
getting
did.
serious. It's getting pretty serious.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you know.
Damn. It's like, this is the one?
Huh.
I don't know.
We met him at a wedding. I don't know.
She just wants to cut his hair.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
It
what
was
it
so
is. You got a
beautiful.
fetish for
With the
that.
high fade.
She's
Yeah,
like-
he just like long, like curly hair. And all.
She's like, let me
Oh,
fade it up.
yeah.
Let me fade it up.
I was gonna say like, yo, the mop. Oh, what did I say? What was
Let's
the
try
oh,
to-
yeah, I was like,
Like the mop goes behind the
there you
fridge.
go. I was like, you know that mop, it belongs behind.
Say that
the fucking-
one more time. Let's get it right this time. Come
Oh,
on.
you ain't gotta do it.
Listen, you ain't roasting me tonight. motherfucker.
But
You
you're
were
roasting
late.
yourself at this point.
Oh man.
You know what? I can only say it one time. That's why.
That's funny. Shut your mouth.
We got it. We got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
got it.
saying.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a mop.
Yeah, I was gonna. No, yeah. Like speaking of support, that topic we were talking about earlier. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like you were talking to me a little bit about your move and like why you made your move, and
Yeah.
like I don't know if you want to tell people what you do for
Yeah,
work.
for sure. So I mean, as you know, once you go on my Instagram page, you see all the barber work and stuff. So
Yeah,
I mean, Beca Blends and everyone there, everyone was always supporting. Fucking, I was supporting my shit. I was the type of dude that never believed. I've always doubted my work and shit.
yeah,
So
yeah. Same here.
It was to a good point in my life where I was like, people were like, "Damn, like that's a fucking sick ass fade," and I'm like, I still don't see that shit, you know. And I would always be like, nah, I can't. So I was always like, because I was barbering before, but I kind of quit that because I went into the medical field for
okay.
a while, for like 3 years.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know. So then when I got back into
Yeah.
barbering, I didn't know I still had that skill with me, you know? So I went back into it. Everyone's like, dude, like, you're sick.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, I don't see myself doing this. And I was doubting myself, and fucking everyone's always supporting me and shit. So that kind of grew onto me. And the same way, you know, they gave me that support is the way I support others every time I see them hustling. So
Yeah.
going into school, you know, school is not about like teaching how to cut hair, bro. It's more about like, you
It's
know,
all
they're-
the state board
yeah, they
procedures.
just
Like, they don't teach you how to
they
do
just
a fade
prepare you fucking how to
for
do a
the test.
skateboard, bro. Yeah.
That's all beauty
That's
school
all.
is,
No one
barber
shows
school,
you there
yeah.
like side by side how to cut hair. No one.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
It takes one person to be like, I'll teach you.
Yeah.
Type of shit.
That was this motherfucker with me. Like,
So
because the teachers
yeah.
are kind of just there, but no, whatever. Disrespect to the school. Like they're just,
Or
they're
is
a
it
mess.
ass? Is it
no,
an ass?
It's just an ass school. Like
okay,
the
it's
teachers
ass
are
school.
a mess.
Say it, say
Yeah,
it.
there
like,
you go. Yeah.
You need to
the
bring
teacher-
awareness.
No,
Fuck it.
straight up. Like
No, yeah.
it's just really bad. Like it's just cheap. You know.
So
That's
it's
why I
like
went
it's like
there,
you
so.
it's like you pay for what you get.
Yeah,
and that's in
literally.
Southgate, bro. It's like in the middle. It's the heart of Southgate. So it's like fucking, you know, mostly like our Latinos in there and
Little
stuff like that. You know,
Pisces.
Right.
that's where we learn the tacuache haircuts right there. So
Probably
fucking,
on point right there.
you know, so
my
that's how it was, bro. So fucking, I told the teacher from the get go, like, hey man, like I don't want to fucking spend my time doing book work and shit like this. Like there was people there fucking 45 years old, huh? Like fucking
Yeah.
still trying to go to school, still trying to get it down. They got full like families and shit. And I'm like, damn, like.
Yeah.
You know, I told them, like, you know what? Let me just teach. Like, I'll fucking give my time to teach. Like, I don't really give a fuck about everything else.
Right,
you know? But
right.
At least what I know. I'm not saying I know everything because you never stop fucking learning when it comes down to this shit. So
Right.
I was
Especially
just
the
like,
hair
yeah. So, I mean, shout out to the day I still learn shit, you know? And fucking, I gave my time to people like that because I was like, fuck, I'd rather have them get to know because they're not going to get this shit anywhere else. And
Right.
who else is going to be like, bringing your dough and be like, yeah, cut me up, like, you know,
Right.
Fucking, you gotta have that fucking trust
Especially
already,
as a starter, you know, like if
It's
you walk into
hard.
a barbershop and like you get haircuts
It's
religiously,
hard, yeah.
you know, you're gonna walk in like, oh, it's the new guy.
Right.
You'd be like, I don't really know.
I don't want
You
that.
know?
I don't want that.
You know, so fucking, I mean, that's how it is. And fucking, I was like, nah, I'd rather have these people leave with something, like, you know, plant a seed. You never know where that shit might take them, you know?
Right.
And
Might
to
end
this
up on a
day-
podcast.
There you go. Fucking, so,
You know,
you know,
everything's connected out here.
There you go,
I
bro.
have
You
a
know,
question
networking
for all
and
you
shit.
guys.
Okay.
Would you guys consider like your own like self doubt, like doubting yourselves, like that helped you motivate yourselves?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it definitely like
like having that doubt, like
Because then they come back to
like as a
good shit.
Like what? Like as a.
Like you as a barber, you as a podcast.
It makes me want to be a perfectionist because, you know what I mean? Because like you're like self-conscious about your work, that it makes me want to make sure everything is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So in a sense, I guess it kind of does. But like one thing that it can do is actually prevent you from doing the shit. That's like the only downfall to the doubt.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I never really understood, like, when people be like, hey, you're always going to have those people that are going to fucking hate on you and shit like that. I just never fucking seen that. I was too blind, like, to fucking see, like, if someone fucking hated on me, but I, like, verbally, and I never really saw it. I just never fucking been like, oh, like, damn, this dude just fucking, you know, like, threw me off, but I never really like took it like that. And people are like, dude, this dude is fucking hating. I'm like, don't stop doing what you're doing because of this fool.
Right.
I never really took it like that. I was just like, damn. So, but I let those people get to me. That was my mistake.
I
now
see.
I'm in a point in my life where like people to the day still comment and say, hey, like, thanks, man. Like, I got people in Mexico FaceTiming me. Hey, how'd I get through this cut? I got you, bro. And I get it down with them.
That's
and I mean, I spend my time, bro.
Damn,
like, I mean,
bro.
it's my love for my profession. And I mean, making the move to Bakersfield is because I found opportunity.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this shit. You know, I'm bringing a little LA flavor over there. And you know what I'm saying? So
that's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, shout out to my squad out there, too. Blended Barbershop, you know.
Hey,
put you guys on the map out here.
All right, hell yeah.
And
we got a barbershop
they,
Bakersfield, dog.
Plugging it. Yeah.
And they took me in, bro. And, you know, everyone, like, they're on the same page I was on. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, I rock with you guys. Y'all rock with me.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing right now. So it's more like family, bro. Everything. And then now they help me, like fucking believe in myself again. Like, there's not one day when we don't tell each other, like, dude, you killed that cut. Like,
that's
you know, we give each other props, and that's what I like. You know, so I feel like I'm alive again, bro. Like, you know,
that's fucking
I'm doing
awesome,
this shit,
bro.
and I feel like no one's gonna fucking like take that shit away.
Yeah,
from me. I feel like I got to that point already.
Right.
And it don't matter. Like, if you got 20 years, like Drake said, fuck the year difference. Like, it don't matter. Like, I'm gonna do this shit because I love it.
Right.
And I'm gonna be humble about it, and that's it, bro.
And that's what's up, dude. And what's crazy is, like, I mean, you know, everybody has their own craft. Everybody, and see, like, I know barbers too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I've never been able to like get in depth with them about their craft or whatever, but like I can just tell that it means a lot to you because it's like for you if that's on point, like you're on point, like your life's on point if that's on point. You know what I'm saying? And so to me it shows like how much you actually care about it, which is cool. And like that's one main thing that if I could do something is to like expose people to other people who are really passionate and just as anal about their craft as somebody else is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like to me, I can relate with you about how you feel because like right now you said you feel alive and it's your passion. Like no one else talks like that except like like when I say some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because you know, and like and all, even like Hess, you know, because our homie, like he's a pro boxer. He got like 3 professional fights in his belt. And
he was on the podcast, right? I think,
and so he was saying like when he came back, it was just like the spark, like this is I want to do this again. It's just like, you know, it gets people going again and stuff, and like that's cool. I'm glad you take it that seriously. And the thing is it's not even about. I kind of want to make it clear because to a certain extent, it's about being serious about your craft, but. What I want to highlight is like actually doing what you like. You know what I'm saying? And right now we have like a bunch of options. You know what I mean? And like that was one thing like that when I run into older cats in the construction field, they always talk about like how they didn't really have enough options. They don't talk about it, but I understand them. You know what I mean? Because they talk about they're just in this because this is a good line of work and there's nothing else to do.
Exactly.
It was either this or the military and that's it type shit, you know?
Exactly.
And so, and to hear you talk about that, it's refreshing, like I said, because it just, it's like, I don't think people should stop until they find like something that makes them feel like that. You know what I mean?
So and exactly like with like construction shit that you're saying. Same thing with barbering. Like some people are like, I'm gonna start cutting hair because I can make quick money. But in reality, bro, if you don't, I feel, in my personal opinion, if you don't find a passion for cutting hair, how are you gonna get through a whole day if you're struggling and if you don't like it?
You don't want to be there.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like shit, if you ain't fucking eating lunch with hair on your food, that ain't really loving shit. You know, sometimes you be like, fuck, you know, like. And it's like that, you know. I feel like, you know, that's why when people come up to me and be like, "Hey, man, can you show me how to cut hair?" Like, how serious about you? Like, about you wanting to cut hair?
Right.
Like, you know, like how bad do you want to be a barber?
Right.
And it
else-
depends on the answer, and I'll be like, okay, you know.
Right.
Something else that kind of comes with that is like you're saying, like your barbershop, like you have such a great support system there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
everybody there, because you can love what you do and hate where you do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
that turns into a big problem.
That's
so
really
good point.
you work somewhere where you have everybody like, hey, bro, like you killed that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
even if like
Yeah.
you feel like you had a bad day, they're gonna come and they're gonna reinforce you.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, because
yeah.
that's where I feel like I kind of am right now. Like I love what I do. I love doing hair. Where I do it right now, it's not. I'm not really vibing with it. You know,
I don't
so-
even vibe with that. Yeah.
you know, and
I
I'm just
feel
like, I need to get out of there, and I need to get to the same place where like I'm at your mental state, you know, because don't
Yeah.
get me, I love hair, you know, I love
Yeah.
doing that shit. I'll do that shit for the rest of my fucking life. But
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I go to work and I'm just like, I really gotta deal with these bitches.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like, and that's like another thing. Like, I'm sure, like sometimes, like I don't know if you guys have that feeling, but
No, yeah, for
Oh, yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit, I raised myself up. Oops.
Lord have mercy.
I was trying
My
to write
shit
your
should be crazy too, though, bro. Ain't no one ever
What?
look at my work and shit. Well, just the bosses, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, ain't no one to tell me like, yo, you laid the pipe down good. You know?
Well, that's
That's
the
what he
thing.
does. He
Well,
lays
well,
pipes.
well,
Yeah.
here's one thing I want to highlight. I mean, that's the thing because especially in the construction world, they never really tell you
Nah.
how they never really like tell you what you're really worth in there. Like to a certain extent, it's cool that you guys like, because in a sense, like doing hair and barbers are kind of like their own like contractor type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys got to rent your space.
Independent, yeah.
Right. But the thing is like you get paid based off your work because
Yeah.
that's how you're gonna get clients,
Yeah,
right?
you'll bring those people back.
In construction, there's a lot of manipulation so that you can hire people for less pay and have them do as much work as possible with that
Yeah.
same pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like so, and it's like that's something that I caught on so quick when I was young, and I didn't understand what it was. Just recently, I've understood like that's just how that's how like the world works if
Yeah,
you
dog.
are in that type of business, you know. And for me, like I always felt like I was like underappreciated after doing the most and shit like that. And we've even had
That's how I'm feeling right now, dog.
yeah.
Now I'm at the point I'm getting too cocky. I'm like, you know what? Call the project manager. Tell him to come look at my shit.
Damn,
Right.
I need that money.
Look at his
Right,
pipe.
There you go.
right.
There you
For
go.
real. Look at
But
this
see,
pipe.
and that's what it takes,
No,
though.
hell
When you
yeah.
get to a certain point, like you really gotta feel that way.
Yeah,
And
dog.
if like, and if it's not being reciprocated, like the energy, then it's like you gotta have that confidence enough to like that enough confidence to like move on or go somewhere else where they are gonna
Yeah,
value
exactly,
you. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But like, and that's the thing, like, so that's cool that you guys have that, and I encourage people to, I mean, because there's people that thrive in that system. Like, I'm not one of those people, you know what I mean? Because a lot of way, like the best way to move up in systems like that is like through kissing ass and
Yeah.
you know being good with like. I don't know, just making people feel good. And it's like, if that's not on your agenda, then yeah, you probably should not be in that line of work, 'cause that's the only way
yeah.
you're moving up, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But
Right.
one thing about the environment that she was bringing up too, it's like, I don't know I mean, you were saying like when you first started, you were having like a bunch of hate or you were having a bunch of like doubt and shit. What's crazy is like what's good about starting like that is you have an insane appreciation for the environment that you're in now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And like that's like unmatched, and you're like, wow, I didn't believe like this could be possible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and I barely even have like 3 months there, bro. Like I went in July, and then it didn't even take that long for like these people to be like, damn, like, you know, they kind of showed me that
Yeah.
like it feels like fucking
The
like a new,
appreciation,
yeah, like I'm
you
like,
know?
damn, like, hey, I appreciate that, you know, and
That's
I
so,
always
yeah.
show the same love. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, everyone that comes up in there, they come back because of customer service and of course how you cut their hair and stuff too.
Right,
But I mean,
yeah.
if you're that type of person that you don't like talking to people at all, it's not
not
for
gonna
you.
work.
Like,
Right,
how's it
right.
gonna be? Just be in a bubble and shit.
Literally.
And, you know,
Right.
if you don't want to be with nobody, you know. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking crazy, dog? I thought about being a barber.
So did I.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's not too late.
Crazy.
It's never too late.
I wouldn't say so, but I don't know if it's like, cause like growing up, I was really OCD about a lot of things. I was OCD about clothes. I was OCD about my hair. You know, so like being able to do that for people and like kind of give them, cause you know how it after the haircut, it's
Just got faded. Aha!
In the morning. After the bomb ass cut, it's like, text you later, right? Where you at?
Before you sent that text.
Yeah. And so, and the thing is like, for me, getting the satisfaction of making this clean ass piece of art, technically, right?
Confidence.
Like
man,
after making that for someone, having that satisfaction, and then also having the satisfaction of making them feel good after, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are, but have you guys ever texted your barber and been like, "Hey, bro, you left me fucking fresh." Like, you give them that feedback, like later on, and they're not like, "Bro, like I dropped some panties because of you." Like, shit like that, bro.
I do, bro. Hey, and shout out to my boy Richie, bro.
There you go. Shout out Richie, man. Shout out Richie. All love.
American Barbers, dog.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This fool, and like during quarantine, I still stayed fresh, dog.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Right.
I was like, hey, big dog, like whatever I got.
Staying fresh in the sala.
For real,
Taking it.
I swear to God, bro. For real, I was
With
there.
mom, just what's up, Mom?
I straight up in the living room, dog.
Fresh ass beer, you gotta wear a mask.
I'm over here.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that shit's crazy.
Keep that
though,
shit
bro.
groomed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you as a person, like when you get that feedback though, bro, like I'm pretty sure your barber probably felt 100,
Yeah.
bro.
Because
Like
you're kind of like boosting each other's self-esteem, you know? Because
Right.
they'll boost
It's
your
a-
self-esteem because you feel good, you look good, and
Yeah.
then you're boosting their self-esteem because you're like, damn, I did that shit.
Yeah.
you know,
So
yeah,
it
shit
works
makes you feel
both
good.
ways.
Like when you
Yeah.
blonded my hair. Remember
Oh,
when I went platinum?
Yeah.
I went platinum. Everyone's like, "Damn!" Like, when they see that shit, I don't know how they meant that shit, but I mean, I
They
felt
were like,
"Oh, motherfucker, you really did that?"
like,
Oh, my
we
God.
need to have a talk.
I went home that night too, and I see myself. I was like, "What the fuck did I do to myself?" You know, but I mean,
you gotta try
it
shit.
was exactly.
Yeah,
It was different,
that shit
bro. It was
looked good.
different. I didn't see myself with platinum and shit. A couple days later, my girl was like, "Hey, no, that shit fucking like it's cool.
We're
Like,
fire.
you can rock that shit."
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, all right, for
His
sure.
wife was like, you want to have another baby this time?
You better come out with platinum hair.
Fucking colored eyes or something. You know,
Something. Colored skin.
Of course, you know, so that's why. I mean, bad thing was during quarantine, I couldn't fucking go anywhere, so I was like, I couldn't rock that shit anywhere, you know. So
Yeah.
but it was cool, man. I fucking try out new things, but yeah, you had that
That's
fire
man.
piece though. Yeah,
know.
Becca had that. Fire. There she go, hyper up. There she go.
She might touch this virgin hair.
Oh.
She might.
She might.
It's like the only
might.
virgin thing on you is that.
Coming in hot. That's funny,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Shut your mouth, Becca. Don't be late.
Don't be late. There you go.
That's crazy, bro. That's what's up, man. That's good to
Yeah,
hear.
bro,
And it's like, and that's the thing too. It don't even matter. It don't even matter like what you're passionate about. When you know someone's passionate about something, like you could relate with them easy. At least I could. You know what I mean? And shit. And so you know, and I'm happy that you found that spot up there. And
Appreciate that, bro.
yeah, and I was gonna say like. You know, what were your future plans or future goals? And
With that, so all right. So before I even began barbering.
oh
like,
wait,
my
I had a
shit-
question, real quick.
What's up?
About the medical field. Why did you get out of that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it was my mom's dream to work in the medical field at the time. So she's
Yeah.
like, you know, you got to do something. And you know, at that time, there were, you know, DACA was released. You know, I was born in Mexico, so a lot of people probably don't know that shit. But
Right.
so then I got the DACA, whatever, and then so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find something to do, like a short career.
Right.
So I got lucky enough. I did pharmacy tech.
Yeah.
So I got sent to Long Beach Memorial. And it's crazy, like growing up in the hood where like the hospital was at, and then eventually
Working
getting to work
there.
there. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so that was big for my mom. Like not for me. I was like,
okay.
man, I visited this shit all the damn time for my mom. It was like, yeah, it was nothing new going up in there, you know. So
pills on deck.
Nah, that's just Becca.
I got birth control. It's different.
She said two a day.
I just take them back like a Skittles. Like,
Jesus
Christ. Like the fucking
Jesus
Advils.
Christ, you motherfucker.
chase that shit with a beer.
She's laughing because it's true.
no, it's not.
Chase it down with the beer. It takes the effect off.
It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, we sweat now. I can feel it.
Yeah, her eyes got
what's up.
even more fucking
Yeah,
hazel.
yeah, they got more hair. Yeah, face redder. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So fucking, I started working pharmacy tech, and I did that for 3 years. Eventually, I got trained to do chemotherapy IVs for the
shit.
children and the pediatrics, which was okay, bro.
I was gonna say, what was that experience like?
Yeah.
Seeing like kids in that condition.
Well, the thing is that I never really dealt with kids or any patients at all. Like,
you weren't there.
I worked in an isolated room, so you go in there, you dress up, you gown up, everything. You can't. You got to be sterile. Like, there's like 100% clean in there.
Right.
So you got to be you just put your hands in there. And you're like really like just. You know the chemicals in there and everything, all the dilutions. You're doing all that in the hood, so nothing really comes out. You know, after that, you like prepare it in the bag. You send it out. The pharmacist checks it, and then they send it to the floors.
Got it.
We just do like prepare it. You know, I never really saw like.
So you weren't dealing with people. You were like
nothing at all.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. You know,
the real work.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I had to go out like to the floors and like take the medications up there, I would. But that was because like there was time and I'm like, fuck, I got to do something different. You know.
Right.
But after that 3 years, it's just like it wasn't what I wanted to do. And at that time, roughly maybe like around the time I was gonna stop working there, I was already cutting hair again because people were calling me up. I had already stopped cutting hair for like 2 years. And people were like, bro, like, can you give me a haircut? So I started again slowly, boom, and then from there it started booming up again. So I was like, damn, like I'm getting the hang of this again, right? And then from there I even got a couple clients, like nurses in the hospital. They see my haircut, they're like, hey bro, who cut you up? Like, I cut myself up. That's bullshit. Like, no, I really did, bro. So that was a good opportunity because dudes is big bank in there, doctors and shit. So I was like, fuck it, like it was a good opportunity. I was like, I'm gonna step back into this. I would take time off. Sometimes I'd call off and I'd be like, making more money over here, you know. And I didn't do it because of the money. I didn't do it because of the money, but the passion and shit was still there.
Right. So even before, well, did you come to that realization that that's not what you wanted to do before you even started cutting hair while you were working at the hospital? Or was it always like something that was in the back of your mind that, like, I'm probably going to get back into this?
So after high school, I never really knew what I was going to do. I took a year off. I wanted to be a graphic designer at first. So that's what I was going to say first.
Okay.
So graphic design was on my head.
Got it.
It was too expensive. Then I looked into barbering. It was too expensive. I was like, hell no, I can't do this money right here, And my parents really didn't have the money, and they were already freaking split at that time. So my mom was a single mom at that time before she got with my stepdad. So that's when I was like, fuck, I gotta find something to do. That school was fairly cheap, bro. It was at an adult program, so it was like $2,500, and I was like, that's affordable for me for what I got saved. Right. So I threw all my savings in that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like pharmacy tech really like showed me a lot and experience as far as like customer service to everything, like the above and all. And
that's what's up. Yeah.
So
you need those skills. Those are some good skills.
Yeah. Like relationships that I built in there was pretty solid, and fucking I looked into that, and then when I was working in there, like the first year, I was like, damn, this is not what I fucking want to do. You gotta do math every fucking time. It was just not me, bro. Right? I'm still like fucking running out of fingers, like, hey, like, what I'm saying? But yeah, man, after that, I was like, man, nah, fuck this, bro. Like, I don't see myself gowning up in here, like, nah, this is not me. Like, this is not me. I told myself, my mom was like, no, that's you. Like, that's you.
Damn, that's even harder.
I told my mom, like, no. This is what you want to do. Yeah. This is what I want to do.
Right.
So she supported me. She's like, you want to go back into barbering? Do it.
Yeah.
And then the crazy part is that, so this was recent, like fairly recent. So when I went into barber college, at that time our little girl was just born. So the whole year, bro, like I spent a year there, right? So fucking, I missed out on everything, bro. Her milestones, like when she learned to walk, talk, all that, bro. I was never really there because I was still working as a pharmacy tech while I was attending the barber college for a whole year, bro. And I only slept on fucking, like 4 hours and a half, bro. Because I would hit the gym at fucking 5, go back at 7, hit school at 8, and I was gone the whole day back to 11:30 at night. So I really never really had time, man. And my wife at the time never really got to spend time with me either. But I'm like, I gotta grind this shit out. Like, this is my passion, and if I'm gonna go back for it, I'm gonna hit it hard. And I'm gonna do this shit. Later on, it's gonna pay off. Like my daughter's not gonna remember, but then again, those memories, they're not gonna come back. But I'm like, it's all good, man. Like,
it's for the future.
I'll stick it out. Yeah, exactly. It's for the future. So I stuck it out.
You're still there. You're still with your daughter too. So you still get to build more than what you missed out on.
And so I mean, the good out of like doing that was like people that I met in barber college. That stuck around. Like for example, you. And everyone else like that fucking supporting me and they gave me a jump like to fuck it, like you gotta be a barber again. So it's like me fucking coming back to it. Like if I had a little downfall and then I came back into it, like my homies never really stopped barbering. They're like, if you would have kept going, but
Right.
they never really understood my story.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right.
it was struggle. Like I came through the struggle. That's where I come from.
Right.
Now it's just like I'm coming back up and fucking.
Yeah,
the
and
rest is
everything happens
history,
for
you know?
a reason too.
Yeah.
Man. Everything happens for a reason for sure. You
Like
know?
the people you meet, everything, bro. Like everything that
Yeah.
you really go through.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's learning experience in life, and
Yeah.
it's what makes you as a person. And I ain't gonna lie, it humbled me down like so fucking much, bro. Like
That's
wow.
what's
feel
up,
that
man.
shit.
It's crazy. Like I know you mentioned something about like your mom's. Like, you know, but was it always a struggle for you to want to bring up the fact that that's not what you wanted to do, or were you always like, she's gonna understand because I'm gonna make her understand?
No, it was a struggle. I could say that. Like it was hard for me to like tell her like straight up, like, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this because every time it would be the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like no, mijo, like you have to do that. And
Right.
She's like, I don't see myself in that. Like I fucking like.
I felt that.
Yeah, so did I. I feel that shit
was
too.
fucking mad at
Yeah.
times, bro. I was like, fuck this. But then I also met people in there and you know people that talk to me and stuff and
Yeah.
that still like check up on me, like how you doing and stuff
That's
like
cool,
that.
yeah.
And it's crazy because one pharmacist that I still talk to, my boy Welton and CJ, that they taught me about finances. Like at that time, you know, I was doing
Oh, wow.
dumb shit when I was young, bro, like drugs and all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I never really saved money like that.
Right.
And then that was the first time around barbering. And then when I went into the hospital, they're like, all right, do this and that. So they helped me out financially to save my money
Wow.
and stack up. And I was like, damn, like this crazy. Like just meeting them got me to this point.
That's a trip.
So
Yeah.
they kind of got me
see?
like set for like fucking like now I'm gonna be married, now I'm gonna have a baby, now I'm gonna do this and do it
Right,
right. You know,
right.
so
You know how
it
to
set
do
me
it.
up.
That's
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
set
saying,
me up.
man. Everything happens for a reason, bro. Like,
You know, 'cause
that's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes like you know, kids with no dads out there, like you need someone to fucking show you that shit and like show you and teach you the ways. Because then who else is gonna teach you that shit?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
so-
That's
Especially,
facts, dude.
Yeah, especially like coming from like a super traditional family. Like I'm sure, like
Yeah.
you know, like because when
For real.
I after high school I went to college.
Yeah.
And I was in that bitch like what the fuck am I doing here? Like I don't want to do none of
Same
this.
here. I
you
went
know?
in there for
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah,
Like
so-
you could just feel that shit though. You're
Yeah,
just like,
and it's like, you
I don't want
know,
none
yeah.
of this shit.
Yeah.
Like me telling my mom that I wanted to start doing beauty school, she was like, because at first it was just makeup. I was like, Mom, I want to do makeup. I was like, this is not like I like to do this. Like, why
Yeah.
the fuck am I gonna do this? You know? So I like the one that helped me out, to be honest, was my old hairstylist. Like my mom was like getting her hair done with him, and like this is before I started beauty school, and
Yeah.
she was kind of like he was talking her into it, like you know, like is not everybody's the same. But I just feel like with me, it was like a little pushback too, because my oldest sister, she's the first child, and she was like book smart, like ready, like she just like was a star child, you know, like got married, kids, blah blah blah, the whole like little American family, whatever. My brother was kind of the same. He was like a little like not, he did it a little slower, but he still did it. And then
Like, he
my
caught on
other
eventually?
sister, yeah, and then my other sister did like 2 years of like community college and was like, yeah, fuck this, and she just like she moved out right when she was 18, tattoo artist, you know. So,
Hell yeah.
So they like
Yo,
saw,
can we get her on here?
she lives in Barcelona.
Oh fuck, that would be so
That's a
hard.
trip. That's a trip for you
Shout
guys.
out
You guys have to
Liz,
take that
what's up,
trip over
bitch?
there, bro.
We'll
Yeah.
go after,
Yeah.
dog.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
We got it.
That's
They
what's
like
up.
they like saw everything that she did wrong, so they were like harder on me. They're like, we're gonna do everything to mold your dumb ass, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
You're like,
Like,
you were the only one there,
Yeah.
fucking trying to.
That's
because
what's
all
up.
my family, like I'm gonna be really honest, like all my family's very creative. You know, like my sister, the oldest one, she's
That's
very
what's
like
up.
crafty.
I
My
remember,
brother's
yeah,
like a
you were
builder.
telling me.
He's an engineer, you know, so he
Yeah.
like does all that shit. My sister's a tattoo artist, and I'm like working with colors and hair and like all that
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
we're all like
That's
a very
up.
like artistic family, but it's just like my
Creatives.
parents. Yeah, my parents, you know, born in Mexico, came here. They
Yeah.
wanted the best for me, so they were like, no, you have to go to school. And I was
Jalisco?
like, no, I don't.
But see, and that's the thing. Like, what's crazy is like I have one of my friends that came on here. He felt a little guilty about like just being a pipe fitter because he's a fucking pipe fitter. He's been through a lot of shit in life, right? But like, he's a pipe fitter now, and like he feels bad because his dad is like, fucking a huge business dude in Mexico. Fucking, he got businesses, he got property, and he feels like a little bad because he's just a pipe fitter and he's happy with that, like 100, like he loves it.
It's
You
like
know
a
what I'm saying?
comparison. You should never really compare yourself, but like,
But
it
see,
naturally
but he
happens.
says
Yeah.
but what he says though, and I kind of like made him see in a different light. But what he says is like, your parents didn't fucking suffer and do all that crazy shit just so you could be a pipe fitter. I'm like, but no, you don't understand. You're not, like, they're probably not understanding it either. But it's like they did all that so you could do exactly what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, it's hard when it's not what they want, because I trust me, I've been there plenty of times too, you know. And even just recently, my dad was like, just kind of like, all right, like, I feel you now. I know where you're coming from now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, in a sense, it's like we're not. I hope they could see it like that eventually. You know what I mean? And at least when I'm, you know, when I have kids, I could definitely see it like that too. Like, I'm gonna just bust my ass. So that's the point. You want us to be happy. So this is what we're doing that makes us happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
because I mean, they came from like different struggles that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we didn't feel that. You know. So it's like them was like, oh, we want to get you a better life, but then now you owe me this if you want to. Like, if you go do that, and I'm like, why is it an
exchange like that? Yeah.
I want to draw in my notebook. That's what got me distracted. And then she's like, go do homework. Like, go do it. ¿Por qué no estudias? Like, Mom, like this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I kind of showed her that I wanted to do that. She's like, no, go do this. Like, like, you know, it's mejor. Like, ponte. Like, I was like, nah, like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, you always have that. Yeah. And you always have that one cousin they compare you to. Like,
like, or that one friend too. That one friend, bro.
I never had that shit.
Like, that motherfucker does drugs. Don't compare me to them.
That's what I was saying.
It was always like that. They think they're like a star child, and it's like,
you're not a snitch, but you gotta bring that shit up. You don't want to be a snitch, but you gotta be like,
dude,
what the fuck is that mother? Like, that's just like kicking it with those fools that hang out on that street. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
like,
dad,
hell yeah,
to
bro.
the T, bro. That's shit's to the T right now. I'm fucking mad because I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like a drug addict. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't fucking know.
Right?
No, that's facts, bro. That's fucking facts. That's crazy, man.
I had no type of pressure like that. I'm good.
Nah, like, do you?
Just me, though.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's just me.
And it landed
Gio.
you a co-host.
It was just me, Gio, and fucking my other cousin, dog.
No, but he's cool. I'm saying that's
you
not a.
Now, you were independent at a young age.
Yeah, well,
too,
not really.
like,
not even so much that. Like, I didn't even get pressured about like, what do you want to do when you grow up.
Yeah.
Like, my parents never asked me that.
That's kind of. Cool.
I was a little worried because like during high school, I was like, what the fuck do I want to do?
But see, it was perfect.
I hate school.
Yeah.
Like, I hate everything about school.
One thing,
I hate math.
Dude, same, dude, same, dude. And like one thing about that though that I honestly can tell, like, because one thing about you is you're easygoing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, the shit that you like, I know that you like and you're into it. I mean, I've said it on a different episode when I tell people like what his purpose probably was. It's because like we got a homie who's a DJ. You know what I mean? And then like he started the DJ shit first, and it inspired his homie to do the DJ, and his homie's still doing the DJ shit to this day, and they started like in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I remember like when I was getting the podcast shit going, I had a bunch of doubt. You know what I mean? And this dude was excited for it. Like, dog, let's get it going, bro. Like, I'm trying to fucking hear myself talking these guys. And like, you know, I even had like, I had all the equipment here, and I like didn't have it open. Like, it was just sitting here. And like when he came, like we started opening shit up, started putting it together. You know what I mean? So like, and that's the thing. Like, and when he was hyped on it, it got me hyped on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, and like it's cool because, and that's the thing. Like when your parents aren't pressuring you to like do something or like make their favorite shit your favorite shit, like you just like your shit, and then like, and that's the thing, like, because anything that you're into, I know it's just from you, you know. So like when you were hyped about this shit, it got me hyped, like, because I know you want to, maybe it is fucking cool, maybe it's gonna be tight, let's do it, you know what I'm saying,
bro?
So
I do see this, like I told you in that other podcast, like I just see it, bro. Like you got it, motherfucker. You just need that one kick in the ass.
Exactly.
I'm that motherfucker.
You know?
And really, everyone that watches is like, dude, like your friend is really, really good at it. And I'm just like, I know. Everybody is like, oh, like I watched your podcast. Like, oh, it was so great. Like you guys are so amazing.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. That people like our chemistry and shit, you know?
No, fuck yeah.
And like, it was cool too, dude, is like, you know, because going back to your environment that you were talking about, like, fuck, dude, I wouldn't say I have a bunch of negativity around me, but like I definitely didn't have like encouragement. You know what I mean? The only thing maybe is like probably from this dude over here, but like after I was doing, like, people could kind of see the vision of what I was doing with this, it would gravitate other people to it, and it like introduced me to a bunch of like other new people that treat me better than people that I've known forever, you know, and that is fucking like true, that shit is like
bomb feeling.
It's like unreal that all this shit happened because we decided to like start some shit, you know, and like and we're trying to like help people at the same time and meet a bunch of cool people in the process, and like I didn't think that was gonna happen, and like it's just like an unmatched feeling. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And I'm definitely grateful for it
it's
now.
just starting, bro. Like even people are like, you're driving all the way over there, fool, for a podcast.
That's what I was like.
I'm like, fool. It's a podcast, bro. You know, you do it because you fucking like you're enjoying this shit already.
So for real,
you know, out here you're networking, you're talking to people, and I mean, even if it's not networking, you're still fucking coming out here and telling your story, bro. You don't know who's gonna hear it. You could be inspiring somebody, like on your past podcast, man. Like, you know,
like even in that situation that you're in, where you're like. Because I remember being in that like that like cross that like what is it, like that fork in the road where you like you don't fucking know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like for me, I always not like, I guess I don't want to say in a naive way, because I was just trying to fucking not feel like shit. So when I asked my parents like, what can I do to not feel like shit? They're like, accomplish this, and I would do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I believe everything they said, because I just don't want to feel like shit no more, and I just kept feeling like shit. So it's like, even with people when they really trust their parents or they don't have any guidance, like hopefully they could see this, and then we could help them kind of choose that route that's for them. You know what I mean? And so, and like, yeah, like you said, like, you know, like listening to someone's story, fucking probably same. I know a few cats that are kind of like in your situation, but they're already kind of where you're at, and like they could probably even just relate to what you're saying, you know?
Yeah, like, for sure. I was kind of relating to like the what was it, Feener?
Oh yeah.
I was listening to that, and just the way he like talked about like the like putting in the work. That's like, I was like, man, like that's really true. Like,
that's a hustle.
And you know what he's talking about too.
Yeah,
you could feel it when he says that.
In a different you know,
like
environment and this thing, but it's still the same shit. Like you still gotta put in the work for what you love, and I feel like well, that's the formula, bro, to like get to where you want to be. You know, this thing could take you far. I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah,
there's endless opportunities, bro.
Absolutely,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Episode, motherfucker.
Are you crying over there?
I'm learning,
soaking up the knowledge,
chilling.
That's what's up, motherfucker.
There you go.
That's cool, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I was gonna say, future plans.
So I never really got back into that.
No, I know. Well, because I stopped you because I wanted to talk to you about
the whole medical field.
Yeah, your medical field, and then I had questions about your mom and the
So like future plans right now, kind of it's kind of switching into like my wife, she went to school for child development, so she graduated, did the whole thing. With the way society is going right now, she's so scared that she's like, I just want to work at home and have my own daycare so I could watch my own daughter, because I don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, you can't let that shit get to you either. Like, you know,
right.
Can't live your life in the fear.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean.
But I understand her though.
Well, yeah, of course,
you know what 100%. I mean?
It's a weird debate. It's getting crazy now. Like I hear that shit like often.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, and I hear that shit often too. Especially out there in Bakersfield where we move, is like you hear that shit a lot more often. So it's just like, damn, like,
just wild shit.
Watch out. Yeah. So,
okay.
So then she's like, I just want to own my own daycare. So then,
oh shit, that sounds like a good idea.
I put in all my work and all this shit. Like basically, like FAFSA didn't pay for her school no more for like the last like 2 semesters or something. So I kind of took money out of my own pocket and said, fuck it, like I'm gonna do it for you. But, you know, do yourself something now.
Yeah.
So she's now, the idea is to like start her own daycare and stuff. I don't really care too much about like being like a barbershop owner or anything right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, at the same time, like not everyone, you could be a barber, but not everyone can be an owner.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, you kind of have.
They're two different things for sure.
Yeah, like you have to have that discipline and, you know, that you got to be like a leader too.
Right.
I mean, you could build yourself to there, but it just doesn't come with you. Like if it doesn't fit you, then you can't. You know?
Yeah. There's there's just some people that can't be the owner at all, right?
Yeah. So like right now, at the moment, you know, I feel like I could probably get there through time, but right now I want to do her route and build her daycare so she could be settled already.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be barbering because I told her like, you're lucky I love what I do, so I don't care if I'm there like 10 hours, 8 hours, whatever, like being there, because I'm still there cutting hair, and you're gonna be here at home, and you know, it's cool because then you're here with kids and you know, our daughter. So we kind of want to start that first, you know, because right now Bakersfield is cheap, but it's still growing, so there's potential there. I see potential there, so for sure. And I'm like, okay, so you know what, later on, it don't matter how many years it'll take me. I'll probably build, start a foundation later on before it gets expensive or whatever.
Right.
So for that reason, that's why we're gonna probably go with her route first, help her out, and then just fucking. She's supporting. She's supporting me like through thick and thin. So I'm like, at least I could do that. So start her first. I don't care about me right now because I'm still getting settled to Bakersfield. People are still like, getting to know me. So it's kind of new to me still.
Right. That's cool, man. That's what's up, man.
So I'm trying to get
like a solid plan.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm not too big on plans either. It's hard for me to like plan something and stick to that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard, bro. Like I can never like put my mind into it and be like, you know what, like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit. Except school, like that was like, all right, I'm gonna take a year. Like I promised myself.
But I feel like that's just because it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, and also it's like a survival mode thing too, though. Like if I don't do that, like this is what I got to do, or else I'm gonna just stay at this hospital that I don't want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like when you don't have like options, you're in survival mode. That's why I feel then you'll just do the most drastic shit to get out of that shit. You know?
Because life happens in the middle. You just gotta be like, damn, like this shit got in the way. Now I gotta fucking figure this stuff out, and this and that. But I mean, hey, like we all get through shit, bro.
Yeah, and not only that too, you learn a lot of shit along the way, like all that shit you were talking about. You know, one thing that like I did want to bring up too is like the fact that you might just be mature enough to understand this like concept, but the fact that you were acknowledging that at the time, right now, at this moment, you don't want to be an owner, right? And the thing about it is like when I graduated high school, I was all like, what's the fastest way I could be a fucking like, I don't know, a boss, an owner? And like, you're probably not even ready for that. Let's say you do find a way to get there faster than most people. Like it might scare you away from that position because you're not ready for that type of responsibility. And the thing about it is like when you might thrive in a way that you never thought. And that, you know what I mean? So it's all about timing and knowing when you're ready for something. It's not about it's like not being on anybody else's clock. It's about like what you're ready for and what phase you're in, and being like really like self-aware of that. Because that shit's important. You know what I mean?
Like, and I believe in that. Like, I have a friend who I grew up with. His name is Isaac. He has his own barbershop in Northridge. It's called True Barbershop. So at the time he was going to Northridge, and he was cutting hair on the side. And then he was working barbershop. So he went to school for business, but his passion was like barbershop. Like I want to do it. We never thought, like, even him, like he's like, I never thought, bro, like this shit was gonna pop up. And the opportunity showed up, and he called me. He's like, dude, like I don't know what to do right now. The opportunity just hopped up. There's a lease. He was just thinking shit like, bro, like I don't even know if I'm even ready to be a fucking
right.
And I told him like, bro, like you're like a couple years younger than me, and I look up to your ass. I feel like you could do it. And he's like, man, like whatever, like trust your gut type of shit, right?
And also too, it's good that you were there to kind of push him in that direction too, because like even like him, he was even telling me like, dude, like you got the chops, like just do it, you know. So that's cool that you were able to direct him too. And you got to be honest with that shit too. Like I told him that because I really felt that shit, and I'm like, bro, like if I'm just bushing him, like, oh, just do it, like you just want to see that fool fucking fall, like nah, hell no, like I really mean it because I see it from him. And now he has a year in. Is fucking that place is one of the top in there, like one. It's the fucking top in Northridge. And fucking it's right by CSUN, so it's a perfect ass spot on Reseda. So that's what's
I'm
up.
like, dude, like he's doing big shit.
That's tight.
I always looked up to him, even though he was younger than me, because the way he got raised, and his parents were always together, and the way my life went. But he was always still there for me to be like, hey, you got the potential,
right.
And right now is like I feel like I kind of grew out of that, and everything I learned in the process. That's why I say that I'm probably not ready to be an owner, only because I'm also new to Bakersfield. That's like one of the biggest reasons. Maybe if I do and the opportunity hops up, maybe I will. But for right now, I'm just showing love to the place I work at right now, because they took me in like ASAP. They didn't think about it. One weekend they're like, hey, the chair's ready for you. I'm like, that's all right, for sure, So I kind of just hopped on that real quick, and you know me, I'm shit. Like I'll be there.
And what's good too is like it'll give you an opportunity to kind of like a network too, and like because like you said, like kind of just get to know the area and shit like that. And even like it's just like a different vibe too. So you kind of have to like feel that out. You know what I'm saying, right? Isn't it? Is there any like drastic, like significant change in vibes out there that you notice, or is it just kind of
like at first I thought like Bakersfield, when I was gonna move out there, I was like, what the fuck is out there? Mm-hmm. Like, who the fuck am I gonna cut? Like, she was fucking giving me
cows fades out there. Or what?
she was giving me big shit when I moved out there and shit, you know. And
they ain't your friends if you ain't talking shit sometimes. You know?
No, and I fucking like, you know, when I went out there, I was like, fuck, like, you know, where am I gonna fucking work? Like, so I was like driving through barbershops, bro, and just being outside and just seeing the guys just like smoking weed outside. I'm like,
next.
I was like, next.
Right.
Fuck another Supercuts, fucking. Just keep going, fucking. You know, so I'm trying to find the spot, and this spot, fucking. So then I was on Yelp and I seen the barbershop pop up, and then this shit has a different fucking vibe. Like, I don't know if you guys seen it inside, but it has like a little Vegas vibe to it, like a little Greek, you know, type of shit. You know, it's pretty cool.
It looks so good.
And that shit looked expensive, so I was like, all right, I'm hopping over there, you know. So
it looked quality.
It looked quality.
I'll be back.
Oh, let me go change. I got some shorts on and shit. It's all hot out there and shit. Fucking 110 degrees. I'm like, fuck this.
God, in a straight suit and tie, baby.
That's how you get hired on the spot, though. You know.
Yeah. So fucking. I didn't think about it, and I was already messaging the owner prior to me going out to Bakersfield. I told him, hey, I'm gonna be moving around this time. See what's up.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just come through and see, you know. And then it kind of just like stopped there, and I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna just show up. Fuck it. I popped up. And his name is Sal. He's like, oh, you know what? Right now I have like full chairs. Like, I can't squeeze you in, but you know, if the opportunity pops up one day, I'll get you in.
Yeah.
Tell me why I'm sitting at my aunt's house, and this is me already fucking regretting fucking moving to Bakersfield. I'm like,
shit.
going through my phone, like,
what I do?
I really move. Yeah, I'm like, I'm about to move back.
Yeah.
This and that. I get a text from him. He's like, bro. He's like, some dude just quit. He's like, I need you in like this week.
Crazy.
And I was like, no, like I couldn't believe it, right? So I was like, so I called him up and I was like, hey, what happened? He's like, oh, he just quit, bro. He did his own thing, so the chair's ready for you.
Whoa,
I'm like,
crazy.
So then that's when like my family's like, that's it, like that's you, like that happened because like you know that's you, right? So I was like,
perfect time.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, like I mean I need it, you know?
Yeah.
And at the time it was perfect because like out there the whole quarantine shit wasn't even like that how it was out here in LA, like. You could walk into Walmart. You're the only one wearing a mask and shit. Everyone else didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Current county's like they didn't care.
Wilding out over there.
Yeah, barbershop still cracking. Fucking, you know,
strip club still popping.
You know, 2 hours. You just gotta wear a mask and shit. So fucking. So yeah, at the time, like all the when everything shut down.
Yeah.
We didn't shut down, bro. We kept going. He's like, hey, I'm not gonna fold from the fucking government. That's why I showed him respect because he's like, they ain't gonna shut me down. Like, how come 24-hour fitness? They went bankrupt. I'm not. This shit took me fucking years to make. I ain't gonna fucking let them shut me down. Fuck the health department type of shit. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So we stayed open, and everyone, when the mall radius and stuff, the barbershops were closed. So everyone heard about our spot. Like, hey, they're open. Boom. That was a good opportunity for me to come in to build.
That's perfect
because everyone fucking getting in. Like, hey,
anyone can cut me. Anybody cut me. Yeah, exactly, that's open, bro. Right? Yeah,
even that's the newbies. Perfect. And I was the newbie, right? So at first, you did get those dudes like, I'll just wait, bro. I waited out. I was like, all right, for sure. Yeah. It takes one dude to hop in the chair and be like, all right, for sure. Like, that's when you got to boom, boom. Turn them around. Yeah. Hey, bro, you got a spot, you know?
I want to wait.
Hey, put me in, coach.
You know, so it was like that type of thing. But now,
dude, that sounds perfect,
moving
bro,
to Bakersfield kind of like, it changed my perspective about it. Like, fucking, so like now, like, I don't know, like, I was out here, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I drove out here, and honestly, bro, I could say it didn't feel the same. Like, I don't know why. It just didn't feel like home anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. Like, I was just like, damn. So my wife's like, damn, starting to be a little valley kid now and shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, not a mountain kid, because fucking that shit's in the fucking, you know, it's like the fucking mountains and shit.
Yeah, right.
But no, like my fucking it's because so Bakersfield's feels like small. I mean, I don't live around cows, by the way. So fucking,
it don't smell over there, Becca.
Yeah. So
they don't smell like the inside of your car, right?
I got a car wash.
Oh, you did? Because that like the first one in 3 years?
I got that shit detailed. You were talking shit too.
That post was like 2 months ago?
I gotta watch
that. Don't count. Oh, last week. Oh,
she had it like she had to get it washed like twice.
She was going to the wedding, bro. So
the bitch looked the same again
after both washes.
First of all, we're talking about him. Okay.
Don't be late.
Oh man. Yeah, man. So everything's just so convenient right now because fucking the gyms didn't close either, man. They didn't care, right? So I was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah. So I started to like that. And then the gym's like fucking 5 minutes down from my house. The grocery store's like right there. Like everything just so fucking convenient, there, bro. It's there, you know. And then I drive like 15 minutes to go out to the barbershop.
Right.
It's like cool because I'm away, and then now like right there is like. You got your like nightlife too in the middle, so it's like it's cool. It's on the way home, and the nightlife. So we're going to
Bakersfield, is what he's saying.
Hey, anytime you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome.
That sounds fire. I'll go get a shave. just blend the beard.
There you go.
Just blend the beard.
Beca blends. That's it.
She can come too. Throw her in the back.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man.
She can kick it if she ain't late.
So that's the thing though, like, because you said like when you came back, tell me about those vibes because I'm curious about those vibes myself because I feel the same way about certain places that I used to live in. And like, what about it? Do you think it's just the convenience, or maybe like understanding like, damn, I am supposed to be out here because of the way everything transpired?
Whoa.
Or is it just a collective everything?
Well, first of all, I got banged on right when I drove over here, so I was like, damn, that's a new, right?
Over where?
Over at Harbor City. It's right by Wilmington and stuff, like going to our speedrun and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man, really? Like, I'm from around here, bro. Like,
it's the Raider hut.
I know your dad. Like,
I know your cousins.
All right, whatever. So, no, like, it was more like fucking traffic was big too, like fucking out here is like it takes you 40 minutes to somewhere is like 15 usually, right? And out there is fucking there's like no fucking traffic at any time. You're like, fuck it, I'll make it there in 5 minutes. So it's really cool, but I mean it's still expanding, so we moved towards like the newer side of Bakersfield.
That's hell yeah.
Yeah, Becca thinks I'm riding a cow to work and shit. Just talking
until
that
I
shit
see
with
it, I'm still gonna think you're riding a cow to work.
So fucking it's very diverse too, like where I'm at.
So that's what's up. So that's important. I feel like that's kind of like something that I pay attention to.
And now here too, like I mean I grew up in Long Beach, so you're just driving around and seeing that it's not the same anymore, as in like you don't see the same exactly people anymore. Like you just don't fucking like it's getting expensive, so that creates people to leave, right?
Like pushes people out.
Exactly. So it's starting to become new, and it's like new faces. So it's like kind of like they're sweeping these people out.
Right.
So
it's getting gentrified.
That's what's happening. Like your house in the hood has the only one with AC right there. So like that's all. No, like when I went to go to your house to pick up the doll that you gave me for the skateboard.
Central AC, baby, and nobody sweating.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Barely. That shit barely getting by. I'm about to get 2 of them in here.
I'm still leaking over here.
Go smoke, get plugged up.
For real.
So
that's crazy, bro. That's a trip.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, damn, like that shit don't feel the same. It must be only me, because I mean, maybe someone loves the hood so fucking much. Like, I don't go out there to Bakersfield like I'm from LA. Like I'm from LA. Right. I don't need to. Like I'm just like I'm taking this new journey. I'm gonna see what's up. You know, but I'm gonna still rep it all. Yeah,
that's my
someone
shit.
asked me like, I'm from LA. I moved out there.
Right.
And it's funny because like fucking like I don't know, I would say like 50% of people I talk to in the day are like, oh yeah, what part of LA? I'm from LA, bro. Like so everyone's fucking moving out there, bro.
Right, yeah. I know a lot of people that are moving out there. Yeah. You know what's crazy is like that's something that I probably will never experience, but there's probably a lot of people that live in LA that are experiencing what you're experiencing, because like for me, I kind of grew up majority of my life in Lake Elsinore. I used to come back out here just for family. I don't even got friends out here. The only friend that I have probably is like before I met everybody here was just this fool, but he lived in Santa Ana. Yeah. So I didn't really like. I wasn't. I was still hanging out with people from where I used to live. Like they drive out here or some shit, or I would go out there. But just recently we went back to. We were passing Elsinore. We were going to my parents' house today. We were going out there, and then you were saying,
shit.
Yeah, like you were saying you weren't feeling the vibe. Like you just hate it.
I just don't like going to Elsinore.
Bro,
don't.
Why?
And I was out there for 15 years, dog.
Yeah, and it's weird because
like
you know the ins and outs of it, right? And it's like still even then, like you have because you have that comfort. I would think that to a certain extent, you would kind of enjoy being out there. But I feel the same way too.
I
like,
was
I don't like it.
just done with it, bro.
Yeah, it's because there's some people
For
that
sure,
like
dude.
eat, sleep, live their city.
Yeah,
that's
Even
true.
my city, like I don't want to live there for the rest of my life.
I've literally
Yeah.
like
I don't.
it
can't
where
do
I
it.
was at. I literally felt like I did whatever the fuck I wanted there.
Mm-hmm.
I would drive the streets, race on the streets. I'd fucking know the spots. I know where to go fucking hang out. And this
Like
and
that face was done.
Yeah, I was like over it. But then like
Yeah.
we started getting more problems there. So I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over people.
Yeah, like you
So
just want to move out,
yeah,
try something
dog,
different.
for
you
sure.
know?
And then
Shit,
also
yeah.
the big thing was the commute from work.
That's
I was
right,
I was
yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
Fuck the 91 freeway.
Honestly,
fuck
yeah.
no.
I'm
Fuck
fucking
the
done with
91
it.
freeway.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Fuck all these freeways, bro.
Yeah.
I live right there, right off of the 710 and 405 when I was living. That
That's
was
part of
The
it.
worst part.
damn.
The
That was
traffic
like,
there?
my God.
That was
That's
on the
crazy.
freeway. Stop.
Like
Yeah, literally.
you literally got to plan your day around the traffic.
No, straight up.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass. There's probably people in Connecticut that are probably like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
No,
They're watching this.
Traffic?
Those motherfuckers are excited to be in it.
We talk in traffic. Oh yeah. Oh, we're in LA. Traffic.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's talking
We're sweating
about.
dick.
Yeah.
We're literally Californians right now.
Yeah, but
Fuck that.
I mean, I do miss all the like. You want to go to the beach? It's like 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like, that type of shit.
That's
That type of
fine.
shit.
That's
Okay,
fine.
now that was big for me. Like moving out there, I was like, damn,
Right.
like, I can't go to the beach. Yeah, I gotta drive like.
That's
fucking-
exactly what I was telling him today.
Dude. It's hard because
Yeah.
He's trying to get me to go back out.
Well, because here's the thing. Like, I own a house in Marietta, but we may not go that far because we might just move to Corona. But it's like that's still far as fuck from the beach. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's like it's hard because. Like, it's more affordable. We can get more for what we
More
buy.
for your buck,
Yeah,
100%.
more for your buck, right? And so, and at the same time, traffic's not as fucking slammed over there. It kind of is getting there, but it's like
Houses are bigger.
eventually, I feel like it's gonna get like that everywhere. Because when I go to Hemet, like there was a street that was in Fast and Furious, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, it was in the first one when they're on that long trailer road. Yeah, that road that goes all the way to Hemet. That's the road they
I
use.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit.
So like
Fun fact.
Yeah, and that whole road was just deserted. In the movie, you can see there's like nothing
That's
around.
the one where the Paul Walker, rest in peace, fucking jumps off from the trailer, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so exactly, that was it. And then so through that road, it was just deserted. Now there's houses. Like that road is unrecognizable. It's just houses all the way to Hemet. So like, I feel like eventually it's gonna get fucking packed everywhere you go, especially in Southern California.
I was gonna say that.
You just gotta fucking pick where you want to be, I guess, or just find the best house of where you want to be, because it's gonna get just as populated as it is here.
Well, that's
you
what
know?
we're- that's what I'm saying is that we have to plant the seed now, though.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. We got to
That's
figure it
what-
out. Well, I'm
that's
hoping this
so
shit
much
takes
shit.
off so I could just quit the fucking construction shit because I'm over
Honestly,
it.
I would.
Yeah.
I would
You know
love
what I mean?
that too, bro.
So
Yeah.
we
I'm
working.
I'm trying to have my knees still till like at least 50.
Your knees. Oh yeah,
These motherfuckers gonna
yeah.
be shot the fuck out,
Yeah,
dog.
just stretch,
for real,
motherfucker.
man.
Damn, dog.
That's hard work.
I just
man.
hope my
That's
shit
hustle.
talking gets me far, dog.
For real,
You
man.
know?
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Fuck.
But yeah, like, and that's the thing too. Like, because when I go visit my parents, I usually, if I don't have interviews like on a weekend, like sometimes I'll take a week off. And I'll stay over there, and I just love the convenience of no traffic, like you're saying, and like dude, fucking last week I was over there, and the gyms are open in Riverside County and Orange County, and I went over there. I was like up late with them, or I think I went to go get drinks with a friend out there. I came back late as fuck. I slept in till like 11, 12. I woke up, went to the gym. Nobody was fucking there. No traffic.
Perfect.
It was just empty. Yeah, and like I just love being able to just cruise around and like just not be stressed about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I miss it, and it makes me want to move back. All my work's in LA and OC, and like no other company pays like the one that I'm in right now. Like, and so that's why it's hard. It's like I like, and what's crazy too is like a lot of the people that jump on the podcast are in this area too. So I don't know. It's a lot of shit we got to consider, you know. But honestly, for me, like I don't have a family or anything. I don't know where this is going, but like I think my main thing is just kind of like trust God and like the process and see where it takes us. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're starting something new, so I mean, eventually it's gonna take off.
Right,
Whatever
right.
you start, it takes off. You know.
Right, exactly. So we'll see how it goes.
I think we should stay here.
in the studio with the fucking AC on the
Right,
ground.
there you go.
Hey, I'll build this bitch.
Hey, we can
I
add
can
on
build
to
a
it.
fucking house, dog. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This bitch gonna have a fucking stairs if you want.
I'll inspect it.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
Sign it off.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
funny,
man.
man.
So out there, like a lot of people be like, man, there's not a lot of shit to do out here in Bakersfield. Like literally everywhere you fucking go, since there ain't shit to do, you see a fucking buff guy and fucking, drinking everywhere, bro. That's all you fucking see.
A buff guy drinking everywhere?
Like, everywhere, bro. Like, I tell my
Buff
wife, like,
people?
hey, I tell my wife, like, watch right here, there's gonna be a bunch of buff ass fools, because that's it. It's like really local. It's local, bro. So I mean,
just work out and drink.
They go out to the gyms. They fucking, nightlife and shit. So I'm like, dude,
that's a trip.
Buff
They're all
ass fools out
managers
here.
at T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
They got no Verizon stores out there, bro. None.
They don't make 2X.
You gotta drive down the hill to hit the Verizon store real quick.
Oh shit, man! I'm like, damn.
2G. They don't even got FaceTime over there. Damn.
Yeah, bro. So it's like damn, like that's all you see. So for them,
That's
it's like
a trip.
it's like a new thing when they see something come from LA. They start asking you.
They can
questions.
tell you're different. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like some dude. He was in the shop, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, he was in the shop. He was chilling, waiting for one of the barbers. And I was like, "What's up, man? You want a water or beer or something?" He's like, nah, it's cool. And then we just started talking, and we started talking about Lakers because Lakers is on right now. So
yeah.
Period.
He's like, hey, bro, you from LA, huh? He's like, I can tell you from LA, bro. You just got that vibe. And I'm like, yeah, man. How'd you guess? He's like, I don't know, bro. I just know. He's like, I got people everywhere.
Probably.
I think it's the way they dress.
A little bit. I think it's a little bit like the mannerisms, the lingo.
Yeah, and I mean the thing too is that Bakersfield don't really have like someone to see for them to get like influenced and like style and shit.
Right.
So everyone like they travel here to LA
Steezy's
to
the
see that
influencer.
shit. Nah, chill.
No, but I see what you're saying. Though. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
so
yeah.
they don't have that like culture out there, like in LA. Because out here you see shit, you're like
heavy out here,
yeah. So you see that, you're like, damn, and out there they don't got nothing but profiles and shit. So it's like you gotta make it work. And the mall, of course, and shit. So you see dudes in like fucking Hollister and shit.
Right.
Trying to get out of it, you gotta drive to LA. You know what I'm saying? Get the new flavor.
That's funny. You would think it's funny because you would think like social media is so advanced that like people would catch on, but it's like I'm sure there's some cliques out there that know what's up. But but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, like out there you see them once in a while, like somebody fucking dressed.
Knows what's up.
And I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you see that shit.
One of us.
Yeah.
You from LA?
You just look at each other like
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, that's how you gotta do, huh? Like,
the native.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, that's fun. That's funny.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's been pretty good so far. I'm not complaining, and they say Bakersfield is just a good place to like raise a family. I mean, that's what I got. So that's how I was like, I gotta do it. I live the LA life, and I still have my friends that been there, done that. Period. So that's why I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I mean, what am I still gonna like? For me, it was like I don't hate on like what people got going on right now. It's just like I'm wander off and do my thing. But I still got that love for it. If I got my friends out here still, man.
For
they
sure.
hit me up and still like, hey, man, like,
you doing it good, dog.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
And some of a couple of my friends already visited, and then like, hell yeah, what we gonna do? Like, boom, right? And I was like, we got a yard theater. we got a beaches. We got a yard house right here. That's only shit. That's where you catch everyone though.
DJs.
So does Beca.
Oh shit!
Hey, you set us up for that one.
Yeah, no, you did.
You fucked us up.
She was waiting for that shit too.
She did it on purpose.
She was waiting for that. Yeah.
Shit.
Fucking back.
Still thinking about last night.
What's going on? I went to bed.
That's the one though. That sounds like the one.
She's gonna go back, dog. She's
going right back.
He's only 3 exits away.
Yeah, 3 exits. That's what you said. 2, 3.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever.
2 hours late.
10 minutes away. 10 minutes away.
Jesus. It was like 6 minutes.
And you're late.
Jesus, that's funny.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. That was cool. That's a great conversation, man. I really appreciate you for coming, man. It's been nice. And the thing too is like I know you're driving far as fuck too. You know what I mean? And it's weird too because like shit always comes up. So I'm glad we were able to do it when we could. I appreciate you for staying out here because I know, like you say, you're gonna drive back right now. So I really appreciate your time and I value people's time. Like low key, I was like I mean, shout out moms because I love her to death, but I was like literally giving her the paragraph because I'm on listen. You gotta respect my time. These people, you don't know where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
She wouldn't be like, man, who is this guy then, man? Like, is he more important than me?
Just get on the podcast.
She gonna see it was a good episode.
No, yeah. So hey, I know when it comes out good, she'll be like, all right. I'll give you respect now. I'm just playing.
Just because that girl was there again. There you go.
Nah, but it's all good. Nah, shout out mom. She, you know what I mean, she always support me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you guys.
Sir,
Thank you guys,
appreciate
man.
it.
For
All
sure.
right, all right.
Have another episode.
Don't be late.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. And yeah, like I said, it's a pleasure, and it was cool talking to you. Yeah, man. If you want to jump on again, bro.
Yeah,
do it again, man.
I mean,
For
this
sure.
first episode is about getting to know each other and shit. You know,
Yeah,
getting
dog.
my background.
Yeah.
And fucking next time, you know, fucking talk shit like
For
Evo
sure.
saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
hey, you know,
what
have
we
fun
do.
with this. You
Yeah,
know?
and also too, like just networking and like seeing the thing is like plugging with people that are like-minded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way, you know, when important decisions come up, like that dude that hit you up about the bit, like I could bounce. You know, I could bounce ideas off you. You know what I mean? And I would hope you guys would feel the same in return. You know what I mean? And like that way we could just help build each other up.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to create that environment that people feel comfortable that they could hit us up for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Things happen for a reason, you know? So,
Exactly.
fuck it,
Exactly.
yeah.
So appreciate it, man. Thanks, guys, for watching. I
for
really
sure.
appreciate
Thank
you
you
guys. If you
guys.
made it this far. If you guys could please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, we'd really appreciate it.
That notification button
All day.
on.
All day.
Keep
You
it on.
already know.
Every
Keep
Monday.
it on or your mom's a hoe. I'm just kidding. All right. Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Peace.
That's how we do it, motherfucker. That was a whole hour and a half.
that was an hour and a half.
Now, go take a fucking leak.
right there.
Just.
Oh,
You're cut off. That's going in the video.